Ready, Mama?
Yep.
Welcome back, guys. On our last video, Melissa and I got this entire sidewall done. It is a master bedroom wing.
This week we are focused on the opposite side, which is the kids' wing.
If Melissa and I manage to complete this wall in the next day or two, we will have 3 of the 4 sides of our house completed. It'll really start looking like something.
When we complete.
When?
Jeremy is going to go get the tractor, and it's going to be time to load up on lumber. Trying to get to this pile of lumber.
Busy worker bee.
Good job.
I'm impressed, Kira.
I'm going inside.
That's better than Mom can do.
So for this wall, this is going to be the girls' room. And then here is going to be our one and only rough opening on this wall, which is going to be our mud room and utility room. Here is going to be the kids' bathroom. And then this back section here is the boys' room.
All right, Mom, let's get cutting. It shouldn't take us too long. It's only one wall. We know what we're doing now because we've had lots of practice, right?
Every time you say that it shouldn't be too long, it ends up taking way longer.
I probably just jinxed this. Ow! Yeah, smashed my freaking finger. That's my good one.
That's your good finger, that one?
It's probably, what time is it right now? Not even noon. Melissa's already complaining that it's hot here in late April, even though it's probably only like 68 degrees.
It feels hot.
I noticed there was a wardrobe change.
Oh, yes, I've put on my bright legs. It's hot.
We're back to the chicken legs.
Stop it, they're not chicken legs. For the love of God, Jeremy, buy this girl a horse. Look at this. She has to ride metal ponies because you haven't bought her a real one. Look at that. Sad.
I want a white one.
A white. She wants a white one.
Black one.
Black one.
One
I'll
with
see
the
what I can do.
mustache.
She wants one with a,
Oh, I want one of those mustache ones too.
You want a pony with a mustache? All right.
You remember where this door is supposed to go?
In the mudroom.
This is your home design, not mine. I'm just building it. It's all you. This sidewall is going to be built in 3 parts. It is 34 feet in total length. The first section will be built just 16 inches on center. The second section will have the rough in for the mudroom door that goes outside or inside, depending which way you're coming. And this third section will just be back on 16-inch centers. No windows, no doors, no nothing. Are you there?
Here we go.
I am here.
Where are you?
Calling June the 2nd, George.
June the 2nd? Hold on 1 second. I'll go get him. June the 2nd, George. Yes, hi. This is June the 2nd, Forge.
George.
George, June the 2nd, just June the 2nd, George. Are you there?
I certainly am.
Where are you located, sir? Where are you located? Are you in Alabama?
TT Mobility has a file in our office with a balance of $2,317.
In Alabama?
No, in Minnesota he is. He's in Minnesota.
That's right.
Oh.
Land of a million streams.
No, it's lakes.
Land of a million lakes. Isn't that where the My Pillow is made?
Questions right here.
Do you have a My Pillow, sir?
I do not.
Do you have My Pillow, sir?
No, sir, I do not.
Are you sure?
Mr. George, can we get this maybe figured out?
June 2nd, George is present and speaking. Whatever you would like to know, sir, I am an open book here in the great state of Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon.
I thought we were in Minnesota.
He's in Alabama. Sir, are you there?
Maybe he
I
smothered
certainly
himself
am.
with his
Can
pillow.
we set up a payment plan, perhaps, and get this paid and out of our office?
For the Rascal Scooter? Is this for the Rascal Scooter,
He
sir?
just said the rascal scooter's in his office.
In Alabama?
No, in Minnesota.
What can I give you? Credit card number, bank information? What is it that you're looking for?
Oh, Social Security, credit card number. Gonna need that little number.
If I
on the
give you a
back.
blood sample, would that work, sir?
Have a good day.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you properly handle a phone scammer. No fishing around here. That ain't gonna work.
No fishing. Well, on that note, we are going to get back to work.
Most of us are chained to being busy till we can earn a little piece of mind. What does it mean to be free in this American dream?
What are these?
They're chips from the great state of Iowa.
Iowa? Kind of tastes like a potato chip. I know.
I think they taste like French fries.
Yeah. They do.
Since the kids have discovered my snack belt choice of the day, we might as well introduce it. We were sent a care package from the great state of Iowa, and we got these Iowa potato chips. This is the pride of Iowa. Now, I don't know if it's the pride of Iowa, but we shared our Pacific Northwest chips with you guys, and so people from Iowa wanted us to taste the chips that were very famous for them. So we got these chips, and we think they taste like French fries. Yeah, they're great.
All right, wall section number 1 is in. That went well. Wall section number 2, including this door and header, is in. Didn't go as well. It went fine.
What? It went fine.
It went fine. It was just a lot of work. We're really warm out here, even though it's not that hot of a day. It's probably low to mid 70s, right?
It feels like it's like 90 degrees. We're just not used to it. You know, those first sunny, hot days in the spring feel like it's the middle of August. I don't know.
So it's totally wearing us out. So what we're thinking at this point is that we'll probably finish this very last stretch, which will be very short, thankfully. We'll get that done, and then because we are so worn out, we might call it a day at that point, right?
Yeah, I think we'll just call it a day, and then we'll be out here bright and early so we can lift these walls, get them treated, get the stretch done.
We'll be refreshed. It'll be much safer. No walls crashing down. That's this time.
No more of that.
Help me believe life is more what we've been told, what we've been told, be free.
It is a new day and we are going to get these walls up. Let's do it.
Ready?
Ta-da. Oh, everyone eat their Wheaties.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
So now we have our boys' room wall, and our mud room wall, and our mud room door, onto the girls' room.
Good job. So sound. Good job.
He's doing it. He's doing the stand back. You want me to stand with you?
What do you think?
It looks like a house.
Well,
Man, you look terrible. Cut your hair, man. Still just as lovable, even though you look like a pig now.
all right, guys. So Melissa and I are stepping aside here for a second to talk to you about a very common question that we've been receiving a lot the past few weeks.
Yeah, and that is the rising cost of lumber. So obviously lumber costs are at an all-time high. They're up 300% from a year ago.
Good timing, good simple living. Way to be.
Nice planning, guys. So yeah, it is affecting our build. I think originally we've been asked how it's affected our build. We went from wanting to do like a full log cabin to just doing a traditional stick build because it's something we can do ourselves. So by doing most of the work ourselves, we're able to better afford the build.
We're saving ourselves some money there, but the biggest way it's affected us is that we're writing bigger and bigger checks.
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
fine. I mean, it's Melissa and I have been talking about it a lot as of late because of everything we have going on. We're trying to stay ahead of making all of our orders, for one, because the costs just continue to rise every day, seemingly.
Yeah. Yep.
And then scarcity has also become an issue as of late. We're having a hard time finding materials, building materials in our area.
Yeah, so once we sheet this next wall, the one that we just stuck up, we are completely out of zip sheeting. So our plan was to order everything that we needed for the 8-foot walls and then to go back later, 4 weeks later, and order everything we need for the gable ends because we'd be able to better calculate what we needed. Unfortunately, we didn't know that all the suppliers were going to run out of zip sheeting. So zip sheeting no longer exists anywhere. And I've been tracking it down for days. And when we bought it 4 weeks ago, we paid $56 a sheet for it. It is now $70 a sheet. We were able to find one place that ordered it, and we pre-ordered 40 sheets and locked in at that $70 because we hear that by the time it comes in, which they're thinking it'll come in beginning of June, mid-June, it's going to be a while before we can finish sheeting. But by the time it comes in, they're estimating it to be over $100 a sheet. So we just went ahead and locked in at the $70. So it sucks. I mean, it's hard. There's no nice way of putting it. When you make a mistake, it's not a $10 sheet or
when your wall comes crashing down.
When your wall comes crashing down. Yeah, these are big mistakes. And the more so than the cost would be the availability concerns that we have moving forward.
Yeah, it's all an issue, and it's all been a source of stress for us, but there really isn't much we can do about it since
Right.
it is outside of our control. So we've just kind of been, putting up with it, keeping our heads down and trying to maintain a positive attitude about everything and making sure that we're still having fun with this process.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. We're doing what we can. We're committed to continuing on and finishing this build regardless. I mean, once Melissa and I decide to do something, and especially once, we tell other folks, hey, this is what we're doing, because we hold ourselves accountable to you and to ourselves and to our family, we're going to see it through. We're going to do what we need to do and make it happen.
Yep, so hopefully prices don't continue to go up too steeply, but we are just going to continue on and do what we have to do.
All right. Back to couponing for you.
Yeah.
We are going to start sheathing this wall, but before we do so, we decided to use this scrap piece that fell and broke off of our front wall. We'll be starting our bottom row with that piece just because lumber prices are insane and we need to be using our scraps.
Yeah, and we are getting a little low on full sheets as well. So we have 9 full sheets, we have a bunch of scraps, so we're going to try to complete this wall with what we have.
We braved the hurricane, fought against the waves. We're dancing through the days. They said we'd never understand. We're building castles in the sand. Maybe we don't have to have a plan. Learning how to fly, chasing after love, not stopping till we hear the angels singing all night. Learning how to fly.
We got this whole side sheeted with an exception of that top row. Again, we are not sheeting that little top section up there because we do have a gable end that we will be building up here after the roof is on, and we want to tie the sheeting into the gable end from the wall. So we're leaving that off, but we sheeted the whole thing and we have one single zip sheet left. So that brings us to the front of the house. We are going to be waiting to frame and sheet the front because it is basically all windows, and so we want it to be built as one piece so we don't have a flex joint in there and then have movement in the wall. So we're waiting until the roof is on and then we will conquer the front wall, but we will be doing the side walls. We unfortunately don't have any sheeting for them, so hopefully our zip comes in sooner rather than later. Listening to your wife?
Everybody thinks I'm the one that's OCD. I'm surprised Melissa isn't out here with the shop vac.
Hey, you don't want to put all this dust all over your zip tape.
You've got a real problem, lady.
Well, next I'm going inside to tape the walls in there. Hey, easy on that, guys. Right there is your college tuition. We were going to send you guys to college, but instead we bought OSB.
That was a better choice.
You think so?
Right, we are done with our wall, and amazingly enough, it is still relatively early in the day.
And it's a naked gardening day.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's May 1st. We, however, are going to keep our clothes on, but we do have some spring things that we want to get in the garden. We haven't had a lot of time for gardening, so we're going to take a little break. We're going to get some spring crops planted.
Naked.
This week, we can finally look at our build and say, yes, now it looks like a house. As exciting as that is, a structure isn't what makes this place home. Home to us is our children, our animals, our gardens. It's everything that makes us who we are. It's been 2 long years since we started a garden together as a family. So to be continuing that tradition here means everything to us. Planting roots in this ground makes it officially home.
Are you guys excited we're gonna have a garden again this year?
Yeah.
It is our favorite time of year. Spring is a time of new beginnings, new possibilities, and change. And it is a perfect reminder of just how beautiful change can be.